Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Naja and I make college or lifestyle related content. And today I am back with another college related video. So I know I haven't done a little college related video in a little while because I've been doing like fashion and beauty videos because I told you I was going to expand a little bit on my channel. And thank you guys so much for all the support you've been giving me on those videos. You guys have really said that you like them. And I definitely have more coming out, but I do need to stick to my roots, you know, put out some college content, give y'all some advice. So today I'm going to be doing how the college application process is changing in 2020 as a result of the quarantine, coronavirus, literally everything that's going on. So I'm just going to be talking about that in this video. But before we get into all of that, I just want to say thank you so much for 12,000 subscribers and for all the love on my recent videos. I've been really enjoying myself. We're growing super quickly and I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content that I've been putting out. I'm going to continue to put out 2 videos a week, maybe more when school is over. But as y'all know, I'm in the quarter system and we don't end until June like 10th. So I'm still in school. Going okay, we almost done, and I will definitely do a freshman year recap when it's over. As a quick reminder, make sure to apply to my giveaway that I announced in my playlist video. I'm giving away $100 grants to 3 of my subscribers, and I want to make sure everyone has a chance to apply. So I talked about it in my last video. It's linked in that description, and the deadline is this Wednesday, May 27th. So make sure you guys go apply. And as always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you have any questions, and click that notification bell to get notified every time I post a new video. But let's just get right into it. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking down because I wrote notes on my phone. I wrote paragraphs on my phone, but same thing. So as y'all know, we're in quarantine. We've been in quarantine for about 2 months now, and this has really changed the way we're living life. So obviously we can't gather, we can't be in school. If you're watching this video, I'm assuming you are a person who's about to apply to college, or you're just interested in seeing how the college application process is changing. Whether you're a class of 2021, 22, 23, I got y'all. So the college application process has definitely changed, and you probably did not have a traditional school year. You're probably online. You have to do like online AP exams. You have to reschedule your SAT, ACT maybe, and a lot of stuff is obviously changing. So college applications are not about to be the same this year, and probably they're not going to be the same ever again as a result of what's happened this year. So I'm just going to talk about 3 main points where the college application process has changed and different things that you guys can do to adjust. So first, I want to say that colleges definitely understand that this is all new to students. So you guys probably transitioned to online learning. Your grades might have taken a dip. Like, it's okay to feel unmotivated, to feel unproductive. This is such a mess going on right now. Colleges are definitely going to be very accommodating and very understanding of your situations as long as you explain it to them. They're going to be accommodating and like understanding of even just looking at your transcript, seeing maybe your school switched to pass fail, maybe you guys aren't getting letter grades. They're definitely going to understand. So I want you guys to not worry about like not doing as well as you should have, because this is definitely new to everyone, and it's okay to like not do as well online. A lot of people learn in different ways, and sometimes online is just not very good, and people like hadn't prepared for it as much, so your classes might be like subsidized. It might just be like not as educational as it really should be. So colleges will definitely understand this. I just wanted to put that out there before I get into the actual 3 things that are changing. So the first and the biggest thing that I want to discuss is test scores. So everyone is always talking about test scores, ACT this, SAT that, and it's obviously been a huge part of the college application up to this point. Like, it's been a huge part. Everyone always stresses over ACT, SAT, but clearly you guys cannot take those exams right now. So I know the College Board is planning to do in-person tests in August, but if that doesn't happen, they're planning to do online testing, which is very different. So as a result, a lot of colleges and universities have stated that their college application will now include a test optional like aspect. So you do not have to submit these tests if you don't want to. If you can't, you don't have to submit them. Like, you can submit it, but you also don't have to submit it if you don't want to, or if you can't take the test. So I think this is a really good step in the right direction, because exams are obviously biased. We've known this for a long time, and I think a lot of universities are now beginning to realize that, not only because people like physically can't go and take the test, but a lot of people won't be able to take the test if it's online, because a lot of people don't have access to internet. And so I think they're all just realizing that it has been a hinder on a lot of people, and a lot of people are not good at tests. So I feel like they're really taking into account all of these factors, and they're making sure that people will be able to still submit to the colleges and apply to the colleges of their dreams without having to submit test scores. However, this is not true for all universities. So I linked a list in the description of schools that have made test scores optional for this upcoming school year, but I wanted to say a lot of schools have like started doing 3-year pilot programs. I know the UCs, I think like Williams College, Davidson, a lot of schools have made like 3-year pilot programs. So for the next 3 years, they're gonna like see how it goes with the test optional, and they're gonna adjust from there. And I think that's a really, really good step in the right direction. I think the list is updated till April 3rd, but it is now May 24th. So if you guys find a more recent one, just comment down below. I would love it if everyone could see like which schools are test optional and which aren't, because not all schools have announced that they're test optional. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. Just make sure you do your research on whichever schools that you're applying to and see if they are test optional or not, because not every school has announced it yet, even though I think every school should announce it because that just makes sense. But we're gonna see how it goes. There's still a little bit of time. There's still the summer for people to kind of change. So that is basically test scores. I don't know if this is a permanent change or if it's just temporary, but I think it's definitely heading in the right direction for people who are not able to take these tests regularly or have to stress over these tests. Test scores, literally, they're like the least important thing in my opinion. So I hope that they're gonna become less and less important over the years, but hopefully this will like set it off. So now we're gonna move on to kind of grades. So I know some of your schools may have said that it's just going to be pass fail for the rest of the semester, the rest of the school year, whatever it may be. If that's not the case, it's fine. You're still going to get your grades and you should be good to go. But in case your school like moves to pass fail or does not give out letter grades for this online portion of the year and maybe next year, I just wanted to say that it might put more emphasis on other parts of your application, specifically your essays and your extracurriculars. So you're probably looking at me like, girl, we can't do any extracurriculars, it's online. However, to me, this online quarantine means it's more important than ever for you to get involved. So you can still get involved online, you can still get involved virtually. There are many opportunities for you to get involved in your community, across the world, across the nation, literally anything if you have access to the internet. Especially like due to the coronavirus, a lot of people are out of work, a lot of people need help, a lot of people are looking for other things to do. For example, you can become a virtual tutor. I know some tutoring companies that have popped up that are trying to help students who are out of school, who may need some help during this time. You can become a virtual tutor. You can like start a social media campaign for causes that you're passionate about. And you can just Google search virtual volunteer opportunities, and I guarantee you thousands of results will pop up for things that people can get involved in during this time. And this will just show that you took some initiative during a crisis, and the colleges will be able to see that you are like a caring person, you care about helping other people. And it's not just about like doing this for your application, but like actually getting involved and volunteering and just helping people out during their time of need. And I think it's just a really good thing to do just in general. That's one way you can still get involved and still get your extracurriculars in, since we're like virtual, until we get back to in-person like volunteering and in-person classes and stuff. So in case you're like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do for my college applications? I need some extracurriculars. Go ahead, do a Google search, get involved, and help other people out during this time, because it's literally so crazy and people definitely need help. Also take time to really think about and craft your perfect college application essay. And I know I talk about this essay so much, but it is a really important factor. I think this is I think essays are the most important factor in a college application, just because they really show who you are and what kind of person you are and your personality. And you can really talk about your passion. So I talked about this in a couple videos back. I said PPT, passion, personality, theme. And if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and watch it. But basically, I just want you guys to really show your personality throughout your essays and make sure you're telling the truth and just really show what you're passionate about, because they're able to see like your grades, they're able to see what you're involved in. But really expand on all of these things. Don't just like brag on yourself like, oh, I have all A's and I've been president of this and president of that. Really talk about your experiences and what you've overcome. You don't have to like spill all your like life's trauma, but still just be really creative and talk about stuff that matters to you. And lastly, the virus may be impacting your decision on which schools to apply to. Maybe you want to apply to more in-state schools or schools closer to home, or perhaps you don't really care at all. Your college application list is not changing, you still want to do whatever. I just want to say this is all totally fine. Changing your college application list is definitely normal, and I don't think you should worry if you change your application list at all. Like maybe you do want to be closer to home and now you're actually just realizing it, but I think this is totally fine. Lists change all the time and you'll definitely find somewhere that is right for you. But I also want to emphasize that you guys should research how the schools that you're applying to really handled this coronavirus situation. So I heard a lot of horror stories about universities and colleges mistreating their students or their workers, and I just wanted to say, make sure you guys do your research on how they handle the situation. Did they take care of their students? Are they accommodating online classes? Did they like reduce tuition? Did they give stipends? Did they help students move? Like, did they kick them out? Search Google, ask current students, literally just do your research on the school, because it's very important. If something like this happens again, you want to know that your school is actually like looking out for you and not just caring about money. And I'm sure there will continue to be updates on the current situation and college applications in general, but that's basically the big 3 points that I've been hearing. Is that, one, a lot of schools are making test scores test optional, which means that in turn there's going to be more emphasis on essays, extracurriculars, and like non-numerical values. And then lastly, you may have like decided to change your college application list, but just be on the lookout for how schools are treating their students during this time and how you might like change your decision based on their actions. In the meantime, I hope you guys are safe and healthy wherever you are. Don't stress too much about everything. Everything's going to work out eventually. I know that it's very like an unknown time period. If you graduated, I don't know if any graduates will watch this video, but congratulations, that's still a huge accomplishment. And I just hope you guys are okay. It might be a struggle to be in quarantine for so long, it might be taking a toll on your mental health, but I just want to say, get out, get active, maybe go for a walk, spend time with your family, your friends. Just do as much as possible, stay connected to the community, and I hope you guys are doing okay. I'm gonna continue to put out videos for y'all and maybe entertain y'all every Monday and Friday. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you again for all the support you've been giving me. Don't forget to apply to the giveaway. It ends on Wednesday, like I said, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday.